It was a fascinating process in that every team, different free agents. There's times where it's like, hey, this may not make sense for this team. These are the teams we're kind of thinking are going to be in. Like obviously, every team could use Roki Sasaki, and so that right there makes it unique. Then you add into it like, okay, there's just not that much information about this guy, and you're hearing these different stories of like what will be important, what's not. So what we're trying to do is sell our organization as what makes the most sense, and then during the meetings, very thoughtful and very attentive, but not a ton of like back and forth. There's not a lot of questions being asked. So you kind of leave the meeting like, okay, I think we did well, but I'm not really sure. And that's kind of the feedback we've gotten from across the board. So it was really about like selling what we felt like was the most important things of our organization, and hoping that those lined up.
So when did it feel like that you might, obviously he narrows down the teams, but when does it feel like you said, okay, we put ourselves in a pretty good position here?
I mean, yeah, once we get told we're narrowed down to the last couple of teams, like, okay, I feel better. But it wasn't until like we get the Shohei text that we're like, okay, there was a lot of it. The similarities with Show were that at no point did we feel great. Like I think this makes sense, and I think we're in a good position, but you still have that like uneasy feeling in your gut of like, man, this like the way this thing could swing, it's like it's quite volatile, so we don't really know.